used to ring my phone at night. And that whole week's passed in silence. You say you're buried under life, like I'm spared from all the violence. And step over the love I gave like dust along the floor. I raised you on this tired back that can't knock on my door. I'm still your father. So why do I feel ignored? Yeah, I wasn't perfect. Yeah, I raised my voice, but I never once made leaving a choice. When I'm gone, your taste is grief. Every unread line, every skipped heartbeat. When the casket lowers and the hymns die down, you'll hear regret echo through that town. You'll say you love me, hands that shake, but love has a way. Why didn't yours ache? I was here, I was trying, you just stopped replying. I got sick and you never knew. I grew weak, I hid it from you. I held my breath so you wouldn't see how heavy it was just being me. You never asked if I was alright. You never stayed the extra night. I waited till the porch light dimmed and hope burned out with it. When I'm gone, you'll say you meant to show up more, to make amends. You replay nights you let me break and feel the silence you chose to make. Your whisper love, maybe you did, but love is carried, not just said. God forgives, I hope he can, 'cause one day you'll stand before that man and he'll ask you soft and plain why you never came. When I'm gone, don't polish truth. Don't call me strong to hide the proof. Don't speak my name if you stayed away. While I faded day by day, I was here, I was alive, counting mercy in borrowed time. When I'm gone, you'll finally see you didn't lose me. You left me. These hands crack raising you. They tremble through the nights. I buried dreams I never spoke so you could chase your life. I stood in storms without a coat so you could sleep in peace. Swallowed fear and bit my tongue so your world stayed at ease. Now I sit with empty chairs in my house I work to pay. You pass my life like a closed off room, like I just fade away. I keep the door unlocked, you don't even come. Yeah, I stumbled, I was hard, but I never stopped being your home. When I'm gone, the dirt falls down and goodbye grows loud in a small town sound. Your wish you called, your wish you win. You count the chances slip from your hands. You'll say you love me, swear it's true, but love shows I was alive. You just thought I had more time. When I broke apart, you looked right through me. When I reached for you, you couldn't move on me. And watch the years turn cold and fast, while you kept living past me. Kitchen clock ticks and forgets to chime. Your little shoes still wait in line. Curtain sways like it used to do when hide and seek was me and you. I speak your name to the empty chair. Dust settles slow in the quiet air. Old birthday cards by the stairway bin, wishes that never found their end. Your crayon sun on the fridge still stays bright as hope in these faded days. Maybe one day you'll knock on this door, lay your suitcase down like before. We'll burn these letters I never sent, let the smoke hold what we never meant. Maybe one day you'll look in my eyes, see the man who broke but still tries. If you need to hate me, say every word, don't you spare me. I'll stand here steady, still be waiting. Maybe one day. Faded photos tilt in their frames, half-held laughter, half-spoken names. I trace your face through shattered glass, touch the years that slip so fast. The house exhales when the heater hums. I pour 2 cups though no one comes. Your bedroom door stays open wide like it's hoping you step inside. In the hallway light, your shadow stays, growing taller through the days. Maybe one day you'll knock on this door, lay your suitcase down like before. We'll burn these letters I never sent, let the smoke hold what we never meant. Maybe one day you'll look in my eyes, see the man who broke but still tries. If you need to hate me, say every word, don't you spare me. I'll stand Marble names on crooked stones, grass soaks through my bones, raindrops counting every year. I should have picked up the phone. Your picture in my wallet, faded, thin and worn. My hands keep trembling like the day I let you walk at dawn. I missed your first gray hair, the lines beside your eyes. You built your life on distant roads while mine just calcified. I speak into the cold and pray it knows your name. If you walked up this gravel path, would I deserve the same? Gray horizon, pressing low against your gate. I've been kneeling in this silence, always late. We let the clocks bleed out, we let the good days fray. Now I'm begging at your shadow in this graveyard gray, gray horizon. If you pass him on the road, tell my son his father's back is bent beneath the load. I've never learned to love you without pride in the way, but every shattered beat in me was trying every day. Bought that little fishing rod you begged for when you were small. It's leaning by the back door, still never used it all. Wedding bells rang somewhere, I counted every chime, each one a quiet hammer striking what I lost to time. I rehearsed 100 speeches in the dark alone. How proud I am, how scared I was, how fear it set like stone. But wind devours my sentences before they reach your ear. So all that stands on this wet ground is gravel, mud, and fear. Gray horizon, hanging like an unpaid debt. I've been standing where your footsteps never met. We let the hours rust, we let forgiveness rot. Now I'm whispering to a name the world forgot. Gray horizon, if you see him in the light, tell my son his father's heart still breaks each night. If there's one more morning mercy ever made, I'll crawl that broken mile to him unafraid. If you're somewhere breathing under kinder skies than mine, know I laid my stubborn anger down between these stones and time. I can't unburn the years I used to keep from feeling small, but I can leave this truth with you, I loved you through it all. Gray horizon, softening as I go. I'll keep speaking like you're listening, so you'll know if one day by this headstone you hear someone say your name, it'll be the man who failed your calling just the same. Still calling in the rain, still carrying the blame, still calling just the same.
Set your face at the table, then turn it away. Another picture face down, another unfinished day. Your room still smells like summer, fading into rain. I speak into the silence and it whispers back your name. The chair across from mine holds more than it should. 1,000 things I never said when I still could. Echoes of a father's heart calling through the years. Every word I buried deep, drowning in these tears. If you ever lose your way, if you fall apart, there's a light still burning in the echoes of a father's heart. Your jacket hangs in the hallway, sleeves turned inside. I press my face against it where your small shoulders cry. Streetlights pale at morning like promises we made. I count the chances slipping every time I was afraid. I was strong in all the wrong ways, silent when you needed sound, building walls around my love while you were breaking down. Echoes of a father's heart calling through the years. Every word I should have said, cracking through these tears. If you ever lose your way, if the world turns hard, you can still come home to the echoes of a father's heart. In my arms, in my arms was where you once would run. Now I fold them in the dark, praying you're not alone. When your night is finally done, when your battles all are fought, I hope you feel me in the quiet. And every I'm sorry I never got. Echoes of a father's heart beating through the years. Every word I never gave, living in these tears. If you ever lose your way, if you're torn apart, there will always be a place inside the echoes of a father's heart. Still calling your name in the dark. old chair waits in the corner light. Shadows press on the wall so tight. Clock hand taps like a worn-out heart. Floorboards know where we fell apart. Frames on shelves wear a coat of gray. Younger smiles just fade away. I just might see you again one morning, when the dust lets go of the window glass. I just might hear your key in the doorway, like you finally found the way back. If I sit here long enough, hold on through the night, you might forgive me, and I just might. Coffee cup with a lipstick trace, hasn't moved since you left this place. I talk out loud to an empty chair. Your name hangs still in the thinning air. I search for notes in the hallway stack, letters I wrote but never sent back. Every word felt too small, too late, so I laid them down to a shoebox fate. I just might see you again one morning, when the dust lets go of the window glass. I just might hear your step in the doorway, like you finally found the way back. If I stay here long enough, keep the hallway light, you might forgive me, and I just might. If you're out there turning pages, tired of carrying what I've done, I know my silence built these cages out of all the words I shun. But I tear them down, I let them break, let every wall inside me shake. If you ever stand on that old front walk, hand on rail where your name once chalked, I'll be waiting in the half-lit hall, voice barely steady at all. I just might see you again one morning, when the dust falls soft from the glass. I just might feel your hand on my shoulder, saying we can let this pass. If I breathe real slow, let my pride fall out, you might still need me, and I just might. Slow daybreak, lantern bloom in, lanterns dim, then fade from sight.
Empty room hums a softer night. I'll leave the door not latched too tight. If you come home late, I just might.
Rust on the chains, pain bleeding from the slide. Your empty swing is breathing like it never said goodbye. Sand in my shoes on this frostbitten ground. I sit and tune these broken strings where your small world spun around. Dust on the swing, you left us splitting through. A shadow on the sand where the sky once held you. I sing to the air, to the space where you ran, to the echo of a child slipping out of my hand. The street lamps tremble, the sky bruised and turning blue. I save my softest chords for the dust that carried you. Your footprints are gone, wind erased the floor, but I still leave a space like you're bursting through that door. Every creak of metal, every passing car feels like a small voice calling from too far. Dust on the swing, your laughter in my veins, a shadow on the sand that the evening stains. I sing to the air, though it won't understand, to the echo of a child fading from my hand.
chair sits empty at the table, and my voice no longer fills the room. Don't let the silence make you feel I left this world too soon. If you find my jacket in the hallway, still shaped like I was there, hold it close, I promise you. My love is in that air. Don't measure life by final breaths, but by the light we made. Measure it by every time I fought for love to stay. After I pass away, don't you let your heart turn cold. Every word I ever spoke is yours to have and hold. I'll be the whisper in the wind that softly moves your hair, the quiet courage in your chest when life feels too unfair. After I pass away, don't think that I am gone. Love doesn't end in heaven, it simply carries on. They'll fall on me there too. Don't remember me for leaving. Remember how I lived. Remember how I held your hand like letting go would hurt too much, because it did. After I pass away, live louder than I could, be braver than my doubts allowed, be stronger than I stood. And when your time is ending and the sky turns golden gray, don't be afraid to close your eyes. I'll be there waiting, waiting.
jacket still hangs by the back door. Dust on the sleeves like the year before. The carpet turns cold when the daylight thins. I talk to your picture till the silence sinks in. The clock in the kitchen still ticks your name. Every small sound starts the same old flame. I swear I hear footsteps on gravel and stone, but it's only the wind bringing nothing home. I leave the porch light burning for you to walk in like any late evening you've ever been. I'm waiting on your shadow at the gate tonight, tracing every memory to hold you tight. If hope is all I have, I'll guard it like a flame. I'm waiting on your shadow, whispering your name. Years on the calendar fade into gray. I circle your birthday and kneel down to pray. I tell all the neighbors you'll come back around, like saying it loud might pull you from ground. I fixed up that old swing when the boards gave way, oiled every hinge so it won't betray. There'll be no loud creaking to scare you away, just quiet and open when you come home to stay. I'm waiting on your shadow at the gate tonight, tracing every memory to hold you tight. If hope is all I have, I'll keep it in my sight. I'm waiting on your shadow through every endless night. Still got your roommate, sheets tucked in tight, your trophy still shining by the nightlight. If you're lost in the dark, if you're scared or alone, follow the porch light, it's calling you home. I'm waiting on your shadow at the gate tonight. Every passing season says you might. If hope is all I have, I won't let it die. I'll leave that light on under every sky. I'm waiting on your shadow till the day I close my eyes.
Brought you Sunday flowers, wilted at your feet. Hands won't steady where the cold and memory meet. Your name in marble, frosted like a breath. My shadow falls beside you, tracing out your death. Gravel shifts beneath me, like it knows my weight. Every step I take here comes a lifetime late. You're the home her hand, speaking in the wind. Your baseball in the hallway, where the light grows thin. Your jacket in the closet, still shaped like your shoulders. I hold it to my chest, but it only grows colder. Our words are broken ladders leading toward your stone. Every rung and I love you. I should have spoken long. You're the ring I still wear on a rusted chain. Every prayer I murmur in the Sunday rain. You're the ache that lingers in my aging frame, burning through the silence every time I say your name. Still reaching out for you. If heaven keeps its distance, if mercy moves too slow, tell me, do you hear me when the church bells go? You're the ring I still wear on a rusted chain. Every prayer dissolving in the Sunday rain. You're the echo carved deep in this fragile frame, living in the marble every time I say your name. Every time I say your name, it breaks the shame. Window blurs towns in a nameless light. Every stop sign fades in the swallow night. Empty blue seats line the quiet road. I count them like wishes I never told. My jacket keeps creases where small hands once stayed. The claw still remembers what the years unmade. Neon flickers silver on the glass between. Your face keeps forming in the dark. I lean. Solitary bus a borrowed line, rolling through the miles you left behind. I trace your shadow in the glass and chrome, searching in the dark for a road back home. Solitary bus, just the engine side, carrying a question that refuses to die. Driver checks the mirror, but not my eyes. Just another stranger passing by. Street signs bend low, like they're trying to warn. Letters blur soft at the edge of dawn. My ticket is folded where your name should be, a paper-thin country that won't let me be. Each exit whispers, but none say stay. Every mile marker keeps you away. Solitary bus on a borrowed line, crossing every space you left behind. I trace your shadow in the window's dome, looking for a light that might mean home. A platform made of promises I was too young to spare. If arrival is a story, I'm too late to begin. Let this endless midnight circle where the sharp edge is thin. If home is just a memory pressed against the glass, let this moving nowhere be enough to pass. Solitary bus on a borrowed line, carrying a heart out of place and time. I trace your shadow in steel and chrome, still asking the dark for a way back home. Solitary bus till the first pale sky. I ride with every maybe, every unanswered why. If morning ever finds me before the courage dies, I'll step off where your echo lies. Kitchen clock ticks and forgets to chime. Your little shoes still wait in line. Curtain sways like it used to do, and hide and seek was me and you. I speak your name to the empty chair. Dust settles slow in the quiet air. Old birthday cards by the stairway bare, and wishes that never found their end. Your crayon sun on the fridge still stays, bright as hope in these faded days. Maybe one day you'll knock on this door, lay your suitcase down like before. We'll burn these letters I never sent, let the
stand here steady, still be waiting. Maybe one day faded photos tilt in their frames, half-held laughter, half-spoken names. I trace your face through shattered glass, touch the years that slip so fast. The house exhales when the heater hums. I pour 2 cups though no one comes. Your bedroom door stays open wide, like it's hoping you'll step inside. In the hallway light your shadow stays, growing taller through the days. Maybe one day you'll knock on this door, lay your suitcase down like before. We'll burn these letters I never sent, let the smoke hold what we never meant. Maybe one day you'll look in my eyes, see the man who broke but still tries. If you need to hate me, say every word, don't you spare me. I'll stand here steady, still be waiting. Stone names in a crooked road, wind breathing soft and slow. Bench creaks like an old refrain. Under a sky that won't explain, my coat still smells of yesterday's rain. My hands still tremble at your name. Gravel shifts beneath my shoes, like it knows what I still lose. Every petal is a word unsaid. Lay down where you once laid your head. If you hear me through earth and trees, catch this color riding on the leaves. Your birthday carved in careful lines, 2 quiet days that framed your time. I trace them slow with weathered thumbs, as if warmth might somehow come. Somewhere out there, are you grown? Do you carry pieces of my tone? I speak to shadows on this stone, they answer back in wind alone. These are flowers for someone gone, still I bring them, still I come. Every petal is a word I saved from the pride that made me late. If you hear me through soil and sky, let these colors be my reply. Oh, I let you go in a paper boat, down a river I couldn't flow.
just sharpens missing you. If forgiveness grows in this quiet dust, let it bloom through my rusted trust. If love can root in broken ground, let it rise without a sound. These are flowers for someone gone. Still I bring them, still I come. Every petal is a prayer I spread across the years inside my head. If you hear me wherever you might be, let these colors reach what's left of me.
Marble names on crooked stones, grass soaks through my bones.
Raindrops counting every year, I should have picked up the phone. Your picture in my wallet, faded thin warm. My hands keep trembling like the day I let you walk at dawn. I missed your first gray hair, the lines beside your eyes. You built your life on distant roads, while mine just calcified. Speaking to the cold, and pray it knows your name. If you walked up this gravel path, would I deserve the same? Gray horizon, pressing low against your gate. I've been kneeling in this silence, always late. We let the clocks bleed out, we let the good days fade. Now I'm begging at your shadow in this graveyard. Gray horizon. If you pass him on the road, tell my son his father's back has been beneath the load. I've never learned to love you without pride in the way, but every shattered beat in me was trying every day. I bought that little fishing rod you begged for when you were small. It's leaning by the back door, still never used it all. Wedding bells rang somewhere, I counted every chime, each one a quiet hammer striking what I lost to time. I rehearsed 100 speeches in the dark alone. How proud I am, how scared I was, how fear it set like stone. But wind devours my sentences before they reach your ear. So all that stands on this wet ground is gravel, mud, and fear. Gray horizon, hanging like an unpaid debt. I've been standing where your footsteps never met. We let the hours rust, we let forgiveness rot. Now I'm whispering to a name the world forgot. Gray horizon, if you see him in the light, tell my son his father's heart still breaks each night. If there's one more kinder skies than mine. Oh, I laid my stubborn anger down between these stones and time. I can't unburn the years I used to keep from feeling small, but I can leave this truth with you. I loved you through it all.